If you're over 60 and feeling like your energy is slipping, your drive is fading, or your bedroom performance just isn't what it used to be, I need you to hear this. Not because it's comfortable, but because it's the truth most men never get told. The real reason so many men experience decline after 60 isn't just aging. It's a critical deficiency in one essential mineral, a nutrient your body is quietly starving for. I'm Dr. James Ellison, a board-certified urologist and men's health expert with over 30 years of experience helping men reclaim their vitality, strength, and confidence. And I've seen this story play out over and over, not with magic pills, testosterone shots, or empty promises, but with science-backed nutrition that actually supports the male body where it matters most. What surprises most men? The key to stronger erections, better energy, and renewed confidence may lie in correcting this one mineral deficiency. And once it's restored, the results can be dramatic, even life-changing. If you've felt like your spark is fading, don't assume it's just part of getting old. It may be your body asking for what it's missing. Today, I'll reveal the one supplement I recommend to nearly every man over 60 and show you exactly how it boosts performance, sleep, testosterone, and sexual health. What you'll learn in the next few minutes could completely redefine the way you feel as a man. Stay with me before we dive in. If reclaiming your strength, energy, and performance matters to you, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. That way you'll never miss another science-based tip designed specifically for men over 60. And if you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps me create content that truly serves you. There's a silent assumption that after 60, a man should simply accept less energy, less intimacy, less drive. But the truth is, aging isn't the enemy. The real problem is what's quietly missing from the modern man's body, a deficiency so common, so overlooked, that most men have no idea it's affecting everything from their strength to their performance in the bedroom. That missing link is magnesium. Magnesium isn't just a mineral, it's a master regulator involved in over 300 critical functions inside your body. Yet as we age, our ability to absorb and retain magnesium declines dramatically. Add to that a lifetime of stress, processed food, medications, and alcohol, and it's no surprise that nearly 70% of men over 60 are deficient. And the impact of that deficiency, it's far more than just fatigue. It quietly disrupts your sleep, dulls your mental clarity, raises your stress levels, and undermines the very foundation of male vitality. Testosterone, blood flow, and nervous system health. Without enough magnesium, your body is simply running on an empty tank. The good news is, when you restore this one nutrient and use the right form, magnesium glycinate, the transformation
can be fast, powerful, and deeply satisfying. Men report clearer thinking, deeper sleep, stronger desire, and yes, a renewed sense of confidence they thought was long gone. But what exactly makes magnesium such a powerful tool for restoring male performance, especially after 60? Let's start with the foundation of masculinity itself. How magnesium supports your body's natural ability to produce testosterone. One supports natural testosterone production. One of the most common things I hear from my male patients over 60 is, "I just don't feel like myself anymore. I stay." And when I ask what they mean, it's rarely just about fatigue. It's about something deeper. Drive, passion, performance, that sharp edge that once defined them feels dull. What many of them don't realize is that this change is often linked to declining testosterone. But here's what surprises them most. You don't always need injections or synthetic hormones to restore it. Sometimes all your body needs is the right support. And magnesium plays a central role in making that happen. Naturally, magnesium helps stimulate the release of luteinizing hormone, the
sacral. messenger that tells your body to produce testosterone. It also reduces how much testosterone gets locked up by SHBG, a protein that makes your hormones inactive. With less testosterone bound up and more free to circulate. Your body can actually start to feel and function younger again. What does that mean? In real life, for many men, it means waking up with more energy, more drive, and stronger sexual function. Erections are firmer. Recovery time is shorter. That spark in the bedroom once thought to be gone starts to return. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about reclaiming who you were, and here's the best part. This transformation doesn't take months when magnesium levels are restored. Many men begin noticing changes in just a few weeks, but testosterone is only one part of the puzzle for a truly powerful return to peak performance. Another key factor needs to be addressed, one that most men ignore, but that affects every single moment of your day, including your nights. Let's talk about sleep. If you're still here and these insights are resonating with you, drop a number or 1 in the comments to let me know you're still with me and that you're serious about taking back your strength and performance. Now let's keep going and dive into the next powerful benefit. 2. Improves erectile function and blood flow. There's a moment many men over 60 quietly face when the body doesn't respond the way it used to. You're interested, you're ready, but your erection is weaker, slower, or disappears halfway through, and no one tells you how deeply that affects your confidence, your relationship, and how you see yourself as
a man. I've had countless patients look me in the eye and ask, "Is this just part of getting older?" My answer is always the same. It doesn't have to be. One of the most powerful things magnesium does, especially magnesium glycinate, is support healthy blood flow. And when it comes to sexual performance, blood flow is everything. Magnesium relaxes the smooth muscle lining your blood vessels, allowing them to widen naturally. This process, called vasodilation, helps more oxygen-rich blood flow to where you need it most, especially during
arousal. But there's more. Magnesium also prevents calcium buildup in your arteries, keeping them flexible and responsive. That means better circulation, not just to your heart and brain, but to the tissues that control erection strength and stamina. And yes, that includes firmer, more reliable erections and improved sensation during intimacy. When blood flow improves, so does confidence. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop worrying about disappointing your partner. You become present again in your body and in the moment. That's the real gift here. Not just performance, but peace of mind. And if better blood flow brings you closer to your partner, imagine what happens when your sleep starts working for you, not against you. Let's talk about that next. 3. Promotes deep restorative sleep. If there's one thing men over 60 often overlook when it comes to their performance, it's sleep. And I don't just mean how many hours you spend in bed. I'm talking about the quality of sleep that allows your body to truly recover, to heal, and to rebuild the very systems that fuel your energy, libido, and drive. As a physician, I've seen time and time again that when a man starts sleeping better, everything begins to shift: his mood, his strength, and yes, his sexual performance. Magnesium plays a crucial role here. It calms the nervous system by regulating GABA, the neurotransmitter that signals your brain it's time to wind down. Without enough magnesium, your sleep becomes shallow, fragmented. You wake up groggy, irritated, disconnected. And when that happens night after night, it starts to chip away at your testosterone production, your mental clarity, and your desire for intimacy. But when magnesium glycinate is restored, sleep becomes deeper, more restorative. Your body enters that important slow-wave sleep where testosterone is naturally produced. You stop waking up every few hours. You feel rested in the morning, more emotionally balanced throughout the day, and more in tune with your partner at night. One of my patients told me, "Doc, I thought I needed a little blue pill. Turns out I just needed real sleep."
And he was right, because sleep is where your performance begins. Now imagine combining deep sleep with less stress. A calmer mind and balanced mood. That's exactly where magnesium takes you next. and it might be the most overlooked benefit of all. Let's talk about stress. If you're still watching and finding this information valuable, go ahead and type the number 1 in the comments, so I know you're here and committed to reclaiming your energy and performance. Now let's keep moving forward with point number 44, reduces cortisol and chronic
Stress. Stress may not be something you see in the mirror, but I promise you it shows up in your body, your mood, and your performance. Many men over 60 walk into my office thinking their issue is purely physical. But once we start talking, it becomes clear they're carrying years of built-up stress, worry, and mental fatigue. And the most damaging part, their bodies are still stuck in survival mode, flooded with cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly tears down testosterone energy and sexual desire. Magnesium is one of the few natural tools we have that helps regulate cortisol and return the body to balance. It doesn't sedate you. It restores you when magnesium levels are adequate. The nervous system shifts out of that constant fight or flight state. Your heart rate slows, your thoughts settle, your body begins to heal. This matters deeply for men over 60. Chronic stress doesn't just make you feel tired or irritable. It interferes with arousal, weakens erections, and reduces your capacity to connect emotionally and physically with your partner. When cortisol is high, testosterone drops. When stress stays unrest, so does sexual function. But I've watched men reclaim their calm, their clarity, and their confidence simply by getting their magnesium back in balance. They feel more patient with their loved ones, more present in their conversations, and more in control of their body when it counts. And what's more, less stress opens the door to better metabolism, more energy, and even weight loss, which leads us to the next major advantage of magnesium for men in their 60s. Its surprising role in fueling your energy and metabolism every single day. 5 boosts energy and metabolism. One of the most frustrating things I hear from men over 60 is, "I'm doing everything right, but I still feel tired." And I get it. You're eating better, trying to stay active, maybe even getting more sleep, but the energy just isn't there. It feels like your body is running at half speed, and when your energy is low, your motivation drops, your interest in intimacy fades, and your confidence takes a hit. But the truth is, this isn't just age catching up with you. It's a deeper issue at the cellular level, and magnesium is right at the center of it. Magnesium plays a vital role in how your body produces energy. It's required to create ATP, the basic fuel your cells need to function. Without enough magnesium, even the healthiest diet can't fully convert food into energy. And beyond that, magnesium improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body handle blood sugar more efficiently, which can reduce belly fat, brain fog, and those stubborn energy crashes in the afternoon. Many of my patients have described the shift after supplementing with magnesium glycinate as almost like waking up again. They're more alert in the morning, more steady throughout the day, and more capable of showing up both mentally and physically for their partner in the evening. And that boost in metabolism doesn't just help your heart or your waistline. It's deeply connected to sexual stamina, desire, and performance. But as powerful as energy is, it means little if your body is under constant attack from something more subtle, chronic low-grade inflammation. And this next benefit might be one of the most important for protecting not just your performance, but your long-term vitality. Let's explore 6 fights inflammation and supports prostate health as men age. Inflammation becomes the quiet threat that slowly chips away at health, vitality, and performance. It doesn't scream. It doesn't knock you over. It just lingers, affecting your joints, your energy, your mood, and yes, even your sexual function. One of the areas where it shows up most clearly in men over 60 is the prostate. Frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, a weak flow, that uncomfortable pressure you can't quite explain. These aren't just random signs of aging. More often than not, they're symptoms of inflammation. I've seen countless men regain their comfort, control, and confidence simply by addressing inflammation at its root, and magnesium is one of the most effective natural ways to do it. Magnesium has strong anti-inflammatory properties that help calm the body's overactive immune response. It doesn't mask the symptoms, it works from the inside out to support the systems that need balance. When inflammation goes unchecked, it affects blood vessels, hormone signaling, and even the nerves involved in arousal and orgasm. But when it's brought under control, men often experience not only relief in their prostate health, but a return of sensitivity, stamina, and overall sexual well-being. Magnesium helps the body feel younger, not just in movement, but in desire. And while reducing inflammation is powerful, there's one more benefit that truly ties everything together. The final piece that brings your hormones, mood, and performance into full alignment. It's the part most men overlook, but it's what determines how much of your testosterone is actually working for you. Let's take a look. 7 enhances confidence, mood, and drive. If there's one thing most men don't talk about, but feel every single day, it's the quiet loss of inner confidence. You might still get through your daily routine. You might smile and stay strong for your family, but deep down, something feels off. Your drive isn't what it used to be. Your mood feels flat. The desire you once felt, both physically and emotionally, seems distant. And for many men over 60, this is the most painful part, feeling like a lesser version of the man they once were. But here's the truth. I've seen again and again in my practice, when magnesium levels are restored, that internal spark begins to return, not just physically, but mentally. Magnesium helps regulate neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which directly influence your mood, motivation, and even the way you experience pleasure. It's not just about boosting testosterone, it's about reconnecting with the part of yourself that still wants to feel, to pursue, to engage fully in life and love. One patient told me, "Doc, it's like I'm waking up again, not just in my body, but in my spirit." And I've heard that sentiment echoed in so many ways, from improved communication with their partners to a new sense of confidence in the bedroom. Because when your mood lifts, your body follows, and when your confidence returns, your performance naturally rises with it. This is the kind of transformation that magnesium can support, not through hype, but through real biological change. And now that you've seen all 7 benefits, the question is simple. What happens when you take action and give your body exactly what it's been missing? Let's bring it all together. Conclusion: reclaiming strength, confidence, and performance after 60. When you reach a certain age, the world has a way of telling you to slow down, to accept the aches, the fatigue, the fading desire, as if it's just the natural course of aging. But I can tell you with complete certainty, it doesn't have to be that way. I've watched men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s reignite a sense of strength and vitality they thought they had lost for good. And often the shift started with something as simple but as powerful as restoring magnesium. We've walked through the 7 key benefits. We've seen how magnesium supports natural testosterone production, strengthens erections and blood flow, improves deep healing sleep, and lowers the cortisol that drains your energy and desire. We've talked about how it revives metabolism, calms inflammation, supports prostate health, and perhaps most importantly, restores your mood, confidence, and emotional presence. This isn't just about numbers on a lab test. It's about waking up with purpose, feeling present with your partner, reclaiming your identity as a man. Magnesium won't do all the work for you, but it gives your body the foundation it needs to function, to recover, and to perform. So if you felt tired, disconnected, or uncertain about the road ahead, know this: your body hasn't given up on you. It's been waiting for the right support, and now you know exactly where to start. It's not too late to feel like yourself again. In fact, this might be the perfect time to begin. If this message spoke to you, if you're ready to take that first real step toward feeling stronger, sleeping better, and performing like yourself again, then do me a favor, like this video to let others know it matters. Share it with a friend, a brother, or a father who might need to hear this today, and leave a comment below to tell me where you are in your journey. Your story might inspire someone else to take action. This is more than information. It's a path forward, and it starts with you.